Yeah, good afternoon, all of you. Today I'll tell you how to use whiteboard in Microsoft Teams in a class meeting, right? So, what I do is I'll give you the current scenario. I have a team called Ninth B Demo. Okay, in Ninth B Demo, I have at present only one student. Okay, this is just for demo purpose. The student name is ABCBCD and I am the teacher. So this is the current scenario, and I have scheduled a meeting in the maths channel. Okay, this all I have already done it. Now I'll start my meeting and I'll show you how to use whiteboard while I am teaching. Right now, for that, what I'll do, I'll say join. Then I'll say join. Join now. Fine. Now I can see my participants. Yes, there is one participant with me, ABCBCD. He is a student and I am the teacher. Now, how do I start whiteboard? I have to use share screen. Okay, this is my share. I click on this share, and then at the right hand side, I'll find Microsoft Whiteboard. Okay, so if this is not available here, you need to install. Okay, so since now it is available, and I assume that you can install Microsoft Whiteboard, so I click on Microsoft Whiteboard. Okay, now here there is a very important point to note. Okay, if I click on this will be my Microsoft Whiteboard, and there is another which automatically, after few seconds, this is Microsoft Whiteboard, and there is another independent whiteboard which you can use it, which again I'll show you that also. So this is your Microsoft Whiteboard. If I click on this pen, I start writing. Okay, I start my name, I write my name. Okay, then suppose I want to draw something. I want to draw a rectangle. Fine, and then I draw a circle inside it. Now suppose I want to remove a certain part of the circle. Okay, this particular part I want to remove. There is some error here, I could not join it, so I'll use my eraser. If I use my eraser, the whole circle goes off. This is the problem with Microsoft Whiteboard. If I want to erase this particular which is coming out little bit, there is a problem. Whole thing goes off, so I have to redo it again. This is your Microsoft Whiteboard. Okay, there are certain limitations. If you want to show something quickly, you can show it. Anything you can do it, but the limitation which I have already shared with you, that is the limitation. Okay, now it says open in app. Here only you will find, see, open in app, right? If I click on open in app, now this screen comes up. Here you can see open the app. Okay, this is your whiteboard app. If you haven't downloaded, you can download. Since I have already downloaded the whiteboard desktop app, I click here. Remember, this is not your Microsoft Whiteboard. Okay, I click here. Fine, this is your independent whiteboard. Now look at this. So this, I think I already have created it. What do I do is, now here suppose I write something. Okay, and even I can find the student's screen, because I already have one student with the mobile phone on the screen. Same thing is coming. Okay, because I have shared the screen. Now what I was experiencing in Microsoft Whiteboard, now I see, let me see, if I use my eraser and try to here I want to see, I can remove little bit which is possible here, but it was not possible in your Microsoft. See, now I can do my editing, you can choose the color of the pen, and all these things are possible, right? Now there is one more option, see here, you can do it collaboratively also, means the student can use it also from his side, so that the teachers as well as students all can share the whiteboard and do some now this particular has come from the student side, right? If the student wants to write something or do anything, the student can do it. See, this has come from I haven't done anything, student has done. Okay, so this is a shared whiteboard, right? Now here if you find it, I click on RP. Okay, sorry, not this one. Now if you see ABC BCD is there. Now if I click here, I make it read only. Now if the children this means if the child wants to do something, now I can see that something is going on the child, but child cannot do it because I have made that read only for the child. So you can again try this out. You can say yes, I want to add the participant, anybody you can add. Okay, suppose I find my student ABC. Now yes, I can edit. See, this is the place I say invite. Now automatically student will get invited, and he is again there with the whiteboard. Now I come back. Now if the child wants to do something from his side, let's see if he can do it or not. Okay, so I am waiting for the child to get connected. So just another 5-10 seconds, I think the child will get connected. So these are all options, you can invite, and now almost ready. Yes, child has got connected, and now again if the child wants to write something, he will start writing. Let me see if the child can use it, or if I just see that if okay, this is read only, I'll just change it, can edit. Okay, once I do this, now the child is ready for editing. Now if the child wants to write, let me see. Yes, see, this is AB. AB is the short form of that child's name. Okay, I can see that who is sharing the whiteboard. Okay, so these, see, the child is doing all these things. So from here only you can control. Again I come to my view roster, I see my child, I said okay my dear, you have to be read only. Once he is read only, again the write has gone, child cannot write anything. Okay, please try. Student is not able. Again I go here, what I'll do is I'll make the child can edit. Now done, now the child can edit. So from the child's, yes, see, child can edit, fine. So this is your whiteboard. So what can I do is I go back. See, all these get saved, all these get saved. So I can close my whiteboard. Okay, now I would like to stop presenting and go back to my team dashboard. I say stop presenting, so the presentation will stop. I come back to my team. Now you can carry on with your lecture without the whiteboard, right? And finally when you want to end the meeting, simple, please do not use this. Instead, if you are on the laptop or desktop, you go click here and end meeting. This end meeting will basically end for everyone, means all the children. But by chance, if you end it by using this red, that means you are going out of the meeting, but rest of the participants will continue with that meeting. So you need to end the meeting using this option, right? Thank you very much. This was all about whiteboard and screen sharing. Thank you.